Got it. We are there. Illusion Z, what's good, my man?
What's going on, man?
Just hanging out in the studio waiting for you. We got Pariah in here. We got Tantrum.
Hey, what's up, dude?
On the mic.
Illusion, what's cracking, man? What you doing? Where are you?
Dude,
First of all,
I'm in Vegas. I'm at Starbucks, dude, and keeping it thorough.
Starbucks
That's
in
hood right
Vegas.
there.
I mean, I know it's good. I've been reading the comments and stuff, so I'm pretty overwhelmed with what people have been saying.
No doubt, man. For me personally, it's definitely a little bit biased since I know both of you guys, but really dope battle. Just looking at it in the most objective way, like both of you guys just brought the business, and both of you guys just clean. You could tell, very well rehearsed, very well executed. You guys both came and did what you needed to do, and but I also must say, being there when it happened, it was super awkward, man. I could only imagine what was going on between in y'all's heads at the time.
Yeah, man. I mean, for me, it was more like in the moment, because a lot of people were saying, like during his third, because the camera guy caught like my face during Tantrum's third, which is really weird. Like I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But I guess I turned my back on him, and I don't know, man. Like, hey, my bad.
Back on me.
How dare you?
Yeah, man. Everyone knows, I have mad respect for Tantrum. It's nothing like, you know what I mean? Like, if it wasn't for Tantrum, I wouldn't be like I wouldn't have even, made it to the level I was, or, you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't have even gotten that good or whatever. But yeah, I mean, like the third, like his third was really, it was kind of like it annoyed me, you know what I mean? Like, I was like, dude, what, you know what I mean? Like, in the moment, I kind of forgot it was a battle.
And
I mean, but that's kind of just stuff that's in the moment. You know what I mean?
He was trying to annoy you.
Yeah, I mean that's basically like when you're in a battle. I mean, like the main goal is to get underneath your opponent's skin. You know what I mean? And I feel like both of us kind of achieved that. To an extent. I actually I actually wasn't. Yeah, I actually wasn't really aware of how well I did my job until Illusion brought it up to me afterward. Like, oh damn, man, you know what? Like I know we're still cool now, but for those 10, 15 minutes, I actually forgot it was a battle, and I was actually like really mad, really mad and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't think you got mad though. That's the weird thing. Like, I didn't see like Tantrum get really, but I was like after that third, I'm like, dude, that was a rap battle. It wasn't a conversation. Like, we weren't in a fight. You know what I mean? But I've never like, it was a weird feeling, because like usually I just go into a battle and I'm like, oh, it's just a battle. Kick it with a master, but me and him weren't really like, you know what I mean? Like, we dapped it up, but then there was like this 10-minute period we weren't talking, and then afterwards we kind of like, we're like, oh, good job and shit.
Yeah, well, it's just that everyone that was crowding around us kind of just got in the way, and everyone was just giving us daps or whatever, and within all that flurry, I was like, where the hell's Illusion at, man? Did he leave? Like, was he really really upset? Like, did he actually leave? Because I'm trying to like talk to that dude right now. But you know what? Hey.
Yeah.
But let's just put it. Hey, Illusion, let's just put this out there right now, man, for the listeners and for the fans that are listening in right now. All right, we're still cool with each other, okay? For the record, me and Illusion are still friends. All right?
Are we? I mean, are we? I'm just kidding.
hey, hang on.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah, no, we're cool.
Sorry to interject, but real quick for radio cohesiveness purposes, why don't you tell everybody what the fuck you guys are talking about? Like, what happened and where did it happen?
Well, it's just like what Illusion said, man. I
mean, just very basic, like the battle. So y'all battled.
We battled, and now there's a rumor. Like, we've got so personal, we dug so deep at each other that now that there's a rumor going around that we're not friends anymore. And I got people hitting me up online like, hey man, so that was a dope battle, but hey man, so I take it y'all not cool anymore, huh? I'm like, dude, man, y'all can't be further from the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't understand. Like, a battle's a battle. You know what I'm saying? And what actually ended up happening was like me and Illusion kicked it like 2 days after. You know what I mean? I gave the dude a ride to the airport 2 days after. You know what I mean?
So
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, confirm or deny, Illusion. Like, did that or did that not happen?
No, man, I took my spaceship there, dude. He's making it all up.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I took my magic carpet, bro. I don't know what you're talking about.
His alien spaceship.
Illusion, you're still weird, but
Your taco truck.
I'm glad some things don't change.
No, but then you know what the funny thing is, right? Because when me and Pariah battled, Pariah took the whole angle of me being like a really nice dude and me being like just fucking this hella nice guy, and I'm putting on this mean front.
Such a funny first verse,
but then when Illusion battled me, he took the opposite angle where it's just like I'm actually a fucking asshole in real life, and you know, a bigger asshole than you in real life. Like apparently so. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that shit's funny. Y'all had very good angles at each other, definitely.
Thank you, man. I mean, like I definitely wanted to do more than just like the typical, like what would people expect to do against Illusion? You know what I mean? Other than Mexican jokes, race jokes, stupid Illusion name flips, and him being a magician, and what else, man? I mean, like,
the thing too.
It's like
and the thing. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh no, my bad. I'm just saying, like, since people know we have history, and that's like a well-known fact within the battle community, it's like it's very important that both of us take advantage of that fact and, like, you know, kind of run with that and let people know that, yeah, I mean, that we could give them you know, we could attack a lot more deeper than just, you know, appearance jokes and all that shit. We could take advantage and like think of like more creative angles to dig at each other with. You know what I mean?
It's funny, like battle rap, like touching on that point, because like as rappers, we obviously are fans of each other and we watch each other's battles, and a big majority of the audience that we're performing for are kind of hip hop nerds and cats who, you know, see these same cats over and over again, and they get bored of the obvious angles, the Mexican jokes, the Asian jokes, things like that. So as rappers, like, it's kind of inherent to want to impress other rappers. You feel me? Because those are the cats who are like, know what you're doing technically. They know what you're doing conceptually. But like on a surface, there is a large percentage of people at those type of battles that really have no depth to their understanding of what you're doing lyrically. They're not exploring your concepts. They're not exploring, you know, your how interesting your angles are and how complex your rhyme schemes are. Just to a certain degree, like, yeah, I mean, sometimes it was definitely a rapper's battle. You know what I'm saying? Like, because there was a lot of that.
I put it this way, man. I think a good reason of why me and Illusion decided to take personal jabs at each other was because if we were to take the typical route, if we were to just do race jokes and stupid shit, it would be a total waste of two people that have known each other for as long as me and Illusion have known each other. You know what I mean? Like, just the fact that we have so much history, like, that should already raise the bar in terms of like you know, the type of angles and type of like all these different like original approaches you could take to the battle. You know what I mean? Like, if you know something like if we were to battle and everybody knows that, you know, like my past mistakes and, like, you know, and I know all your personal demons, people are gonna expect us to be able to air each other out to some extent. You know what I mean? I mean, maybe not to like a stalkerish way, but like to an extent where it's like I could talk about more than just your, you know, your looks or something stupid. You know what I mean?
You have a plaid shirt on.
Yeah.
Backwards hat.
What? You got a whack verse with your plaid shirt. I hate you guys. I mean, Illusion. I mean, do you agree or not? I mean, Illusion. I mean, what do you think?
Yeah. No, I mean, like, hey, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
I cut out for a second. I mean, like, for me, like, my approach to it was, because I like, just like Tantrum, I didn't want people to watch it. I wanted people to be surprised when they watched the battle. I wanted people to be like, damn, like, they did not take, because to me, it's like, I dropped names in the battle, I just changed the way I did it, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, like, I referenced, like, Citizen Kane and like John Coltrane, you know what I mean? Like, that's not something people would expect in a battle, you know what I mean? But like, I wanted to see how I could incorporate it, and that's a big reason why, like, I didn't want to judge, you know what I mean?
Well, me and Illusion was actually kind of a clash of styles, but the reason why it worked was because we had that history and we had that personal
the content,
shit, you know what
really
I mean? Like, because, you know, as people, as human beings, me and Illusion, like, day and night, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
We're like fucking fire and ice.
For sure.
Like, hey, really, like, I knew that, like, my drinking would be, like, brought up, but I didn't know it'd be, like, that crazy. Like, you know, I didn't know you'd come that strong with it. So it's kind of good that I prepared what I did, you know what I mean?
You thought I was going to be all funny and ha-ha with it, huh? I was going to be all junky.
Dude, I really didn't expect, like, that third, you know, like this, like, I'd say your second and third I wasn't expecting. which was dope, you know. Because now, like, when I watch it back now, I'll be like, damn, like, that was a fresh approach, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, just do something different, you know what I mean? Like, and don't be too, like, I don't want, you know what I mean? Like, if our battle was judged, I feel like I would have come a different approach, and I feel like it's important to, like, try different things and see what works to, like, help the scene instead of just ourselves, you know what I mean? Like, try to,
be original.
Try to do something new, you know what I mean? Yeah, be original, do something
original.
new, like, do something that, because everyone's doing the same thing, you know what I mean? Most people are doing the same thing.
Yeah, like, you don't always need the biggest battle names to make a classic, you know what I mean? You got me and Illusion, where, you know, neither of us are really that famous to begin with, you know what I'm saying? I ain't even trying to be humble, I'm just being real. You know what I'm saying? Like neither of us are that famous, but we still made a classic out of it, and, like, we headlined a tryout event. You know what I mean? That was Straight Gaston was a event for tryouts, but I mean, our battle wasn't a tryout, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, we still made a classic, and like, you don't always need a battle to be judged for both MCs to have an incentive to come dope. All right, it all depends on the MCs and the work ethic. That's what it is.
Yeah.